venue sounds like, you know what I'm saying? You guys, the next guy is actually the one who put this entire show together, and he rocks. He has a comedy special that's out called Free Pizza. He's originally from Oklahoma City, but now he's based out of Texas. If you guys would give it up for the villain himself, Alexander K.
How y'all doing? What up? Got some celebrities in the house, man. Y'all give it up to Super Tight TV back there. Jazzy K, my man Bobo. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Got a bodega brother in the house, my man Travi. 1/3 of the bodegas. Y'all give it up to Dro, man. Dro in this motherfucker. Man, Los in this motherfucker. Little bitty fat ass boy back there. How you doing, man? Hey, this is a comedy show. Well, I'm gonna say some shits. I'll tell y'all that right now. I was talking to my dad before I got over here. My dad recently moved back to Africa. He like, fuck America, I'm done with that shit. You know? You talk to somebody in Africa, the phone lines are fucked up. Sound like a generator's in the background. Just, my dad just yelling in the background. Hello, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, God damn, I'm about to go tell these jokes. Nigga, why is you so loud? You know what I'm saying? Man, let me tell y'all something. I don't do shit for the culture. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't do shit for the culture. Nobody in this room does shit for the culture. What we do is we try to better our situations so we can stun on these hoes. That's what we do. We don't do shit for the culture. The man that's working at Subway, you don't walk in there and be like, yo, man, let me get a steak and cheese and toast that for me. You think he gonna holler back at you like, yo, man, I'm gonna toast that shit for you. For the culture, man. Fuck the culture. I don't do shit for the culture. When you do shit for the culture, that's when you fuck up in life. Whether you're doing it for a good culture or a bad culture. If you do something for the culture, that's when you fucked up. Like my man John Morant. He trying to live that culture gangster life and shit. Motherfucker, you making millions. What is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Sneaking guns up in the club and shit. What is that about? You was not doing that shit for the culture. But you know, your dad is stunting on them hoes. That nigga sitting courtside, double cupped up, with a 50 Hennessy in his pocket. Just over there, go on, get that ball over there, man. Goddamn. Just walk around like an old man. He look like he got a fifth just hanging in his coat pocket when he get up and clap people's hands and shit. I don't do shit for the culture. I don't. The mayor of Dallas, a black man, made a tweet on his Twitter, and he said crime is significantly low in DFW area compared to other major cities in the U.S. Why is the media not, writing stories about that? So one of the Dallas Morning News reporters, a white lady, she responded to his tweet, and her first word was "bruh." The man was like, "White bitch, do I know you?" This bitch said, "bruh." So the mayor stunned on her ass and got her ass fired and shit. Now you ain't got no job, bruh. What the fuck is wrong? You know what I'm saying? I don't do shit for the culture. Do you understand? I don't do shit for the culture, man. Have you ever thought about the things that you need in your life to function on a day-to-day basis? Have you ever thought about that? Like some people need drugs. Some people need religion. White women need big black dicks. I need racism. You understand what I'm talking about? Well, I need that shit. I need racism. I don't need any type of racism. I need that "Make America Great Again." We might have to re-elect Trump. I need that "Make America Great Again" racism. I need that shit, bro. But no matter how we view racism, I could tell y'all stories all day. You know what white people gonna tell me at the end of my stories? Oh, come on. You're making that up. Why didn't you just comply? But no matter how we look at racism, I got a funny way of rating racism. Now, when you Google a restaurant, right underneath the address, there's this chart. It's called the Popular Times chart. You know, because between 2 and 6, racism is kind of low. Come 7 o'clock, that shit gonna go right back up. I remember when I was in the 7th grade, I was all the makings of a young black male in the 7th grade. All the makings of a young black male. Single parent household. I was eating ramen noodles for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All the makings of a young black male. And like many other young black males in my neighborhood, I was outside, you know, moving at work. I was pushing product. Ma'am, I was at school selling Jolly Ranchers. Okay? I was at school selling Jolly Ranchers trying to make a profit. Yeah. Now, occasionally at my school, these white men would come dressed in suits with paperwork in their hand. We didn't know that these guys were here to spread the word of God. No, we didn't know that. We thought these motherfuckers were serving indictments. You ain't never seen so many black kids run to the bathroom like, yo, I gotta flush these Jolly Ranchers, son. The feds up in this motherfucker. So one day I came up on a fresh batch of fire Jolly Ranchers. A fresh batch of fire. Do you know how hard it is to come up on a fresh batch of fire Jolly Ranchers?
They're usually kind of stuck in the wrapper, man. Like they're old.
I know, but everybody want them though. And I had them. I was the plug, baby. I had a fresh batch of fire Jolly Ranchers. I'm sitting there in my locker telling my friends how I just came up. I get a tap on the shoulder. White man in the suit. I shitted on myself. Because I had a life sentence worth of fire Jolly Ranchers in my backpack. So this man pulls out a piece of paper, he unfolds it, he hands it to me. Now he starts talking to me. I don't even listen to nothing this man is saying. But on this piece of paper, in big text, are the words free pizza. Free pizza. I'm eating ramen noodles for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get some of that free pizza. So after school, I got with my friends. I was like, say, man, we need to go get some of this free pizza. My friend was like, nah, bro, you need to go home and change. You shitting on yourself. I was like, yeah, you're right. So we head up to the church. Now, one of my friends was an activist. This man had on a Malcolm X t-shirt with some kente cloth pants on. We walk up in the church, pastor was like, hey, fellas, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Start shaking everybody's hand. He was like, we're going to have a sermon, and then after the sermon, we're going to have some delicious free pizza. I started rubbing my hands like Birdman. Like he stopped my friend at the door. He was like, wait a minute, young man. I got to ask you a question. Do you love Malcolm X? My friend was like, yeah, I love Malcolm X. I read all his speeches. The pastor was like, well, I'll tell you what, if you want some of this free pizza, you're going to have to turn that shirt inside out. My friend was like, man, fuck these crackers. Pastor kicked us out the church. We started walking home. I said, man, that's fucked up. My friend was like, I know, that motherfucker gonna tell me to turn my shirt inside out. I said, no. If we would've came between 2 and 6, we would've got some free pizza. Your ass wanna come over here at 7 o'clock wearing a Malcolm X t-shirt where you know racism at an all-time high. Man, you gotta appreciate the things that are in front of you right now. You understand what I'm saying? Think about all the shit that we've gone through in the past couple of years. All the shit that we've gone through. And we here now. You know, you gotta appreciate what's right in front of you right now. Before the pandemic, one of my friends, he had a beautiful girlfriend. Oh, this girl was fine. Man, she was beautiful. Ladies, if you want to know how beautiful you are to your man, turn to your man and ask him, how do you envision me when I'm taking a shit? Real talk. Real talk. If he don't envision vegetation growing out of the ground, hummingbirds flying around, with toilet paper making rainbows and shit to wipe her ass with, you just might be an ugly motherfucker.
No, we already know.
But this girl was fine in a motherfucker. Every time he came around us, he was like, man, I love my girl, man, but I need some new pussy. Like, you need some new pussy? Man, I just need some new pussy, man. I said, bruh, she got toilet paper making rainbows to wipe her ass with. What you need some new pussy for? After the pandemic, they broke up. This man got a passport. He wanted to be a passport bro. Now he overseas. Sword fighting with lady boys. You gotta appreciate the things that are right in front of you right now. You understand what I'm saying? Caught me off guard though. That was good, man. I'm right there into the junk, my man. I'm right there into the junk.
Let's go Bangkok, baby.
Right on. Right on. Man, you gotta appreciate the things that are right in front of you right now. I just started a new job. Yeah, black men work. My first day in the office, it was kind of weird. Like, I had some guys come up to me at the time clock, and they were like, "Oh, Alex, the new guy. Hey, you're gonna be training with Josh, ha!" When he did that little shoulder bump, I was like, "Man, this is gonna be a fucked up day." Josh racist as hell. Turns out Josh is not racist. That motherfucker got Tourette's. Now, he don't have the type of Tourette's where he like screaming out obscenities or, you know, saying the N-word and somebody got to apologize for him. Like, no, he ain't got that type of Tourette's. This motherfucker just make noises out of nowhere and shit. So I walk up to Josh at his cubicle. I'm like, "Hey, Josh, how you doing? I'm Alex." He's like, "Hey, Alex, man, it's nice to meet you. Come on in. I noticed that you forgot to fill out your benefits package. So I'm going to have you walk to your cubicle, sign into your computer, and oh, shit." I was like, "Man, what the fuck is that?" Then that motherfucker whistled and shit after the comment shit down, like, "What the fuck is you doing?" That was a weird ass day, man. I went to lunch and shit, man. I went to Chipotle, went and had lunch. Went to Chipotle, had lunch, and saw my homeboy with his new little lady boyfriend. I was like, "Hey, man, live your truth, King. Live your truth, bro." I ain't had nothing bad to say about that, man. He in love out this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Live your truth. When I got back to work, I had the biggest boner I ever had I had one of them 7th grade boners, just bam. You know what I'm saying? Just stuck in my drawers, just 7th grade boner. I couldn't walk around the office like that. I had to untuck my shirt and shit. So I walked into the bathroom, you know. I had to look under the stars and make sure I didn't see nobody's feet and shit, so I make sure I was the only one in there. Didn't want nobody hear me fapping up in there. And I needed the handicap stall. I need the room, sir. For the coaching. For the coach, I need the room. You know what I'm saying? Walked up in the handicap stall. I'm just tugging that motherfucker. I'm just tugging. I pulled out my phone. I'm looking up fat bitches getting hit from the back. I'm just tugging. Just tugging. Ma'am, I'm just tugging. Just tugging it. Little did I know, I forgot to lock the fucking stove. In the middle of me tugging that motherfucker, I hear, oh, shit. I ain't know what to do, man. I was just sitting there. I was looking like a deer with his dick in his hand. Like, damn, you gonna leave? But I gotta finish this shit up, bro. I can't walk around the office with this motherfucker. So Josh walked out the bathroom. He walked back in. He was like, "Hey, man, I'm just letting you know. I came in here to jack off the fat bitches getting hit from the back, too." God damn, man. Well, I don't do shit for the culture, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. I don't do shit for the culture. Luigi was never invested in the princess. That was Mario's deal. Do you understand what I'm saying? Luigi didn't give a fuck about the princess. Mario gave a fuck about the princess. Nobody went home and jumped in front of Nintendo was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna play the whole game with Luigi." No. You played that motherfucker with Mario. Mario was invested in the princess. Do you understand? They had a job at the castle to fix the plumbing.
And they were brothers.
And they were brothers. Luigi just wanted a second job, though. That's it.
Right.
That's all he wanted was a second job.
He just fought seconds, man. That's all it was.
But they had a job to fix the plumbing in the castle. Mario saw the princess, his dick got hard. Princess looked at Mario like, ugh, nigga, you fix toilets. And you ain't got enough coins to be fucking with me. Every night, every night the princess gets kidnapped for some Koopa dick. Every night. Now, ladies, if you accustomed to having big Koopa dicks shoved up in, you gotta let your man know, you know? Just turn to your man, hey, look, man. I'm accustomed to having big fat Koopa dicks shoved up in, you know? That's all you gotta do, man. That's all you gotta do. Just let your man know you need Koopa dicks. Don't have me jumping over flagpoles and warping worlds for your ass and shit. Every time I get close, it's like, Princess, I'm here to save you. No, I'm not done with these Koopa dicks. I'm doing it for the culture. Man, tell y'all, man. It's hard out here right now, man. It's very hard out here today. Anybody in here single? Nobody. Everybody coupled up in this motherfucker. She like, she with a dude, and she like, ooh, me. This motherfucker ain't shit. And she hugged up with him. You just spending his money, man. Come on, man. It's hard dating out here, man. I'd rather stay at home and put together IKEA furniture than to be dating right now. You know what I'm saying? I do. Women out here friend zone and shit, they put you in two categories. They put you in a friend zone, the Army or the Army Reserve. The Army or the Army Reserve. Now, if you in the Army, you a soldier. You a soldier. I mean, you gotta wait your turn. One day you just might be the general of them draws. Right now you gotta be Private Dick though, but you a soldier. But if you in the Army Reserve, once a month you gotta listen to the stories of all the dicks being ran up in this bitch. You ain't never gonna get that pussy, man. You might as well just give it up. I used to have dreams that I knew how to get women. Like, there's an art form to this shit. There's an art form to getting a woman's number. And I used to have dreams that I knew how to do this shit. And my dream used to start by me walking into this nightclub, right? I walk to the door, and Josh is working the door. He's like, oh, come on in. So I walk into the club. First group of women I see is all these white girls. They doing the Vogue and shit. Madonna playing right in their center. They just like, you can't get my number. I'm like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Walk further into the club. I look over and I see this woman that I really want to get. A woman that I really just like. I'm like, I'm getting those digits. For some reason, every time I see women, I start talking with a British accent, you know. So I walk up to the woman, I'm like, excuse me, love. I saw you standing here by yourself, and I was wondering,
Hello.
Hello. Could I get your phone number?
Would you like a spongy?
She's like, sure, give me your phone. I hand her my cell phone, and right when she about to give me them fucking digits, my dad called and was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You fucking up the pussy, Dad. Goddamn. Hey. Well, hey, man. Did y'all enjoy yourselves today? Did y'all have a nice time? That's good. This is the first show that I'll put together by myself. Thank y'all to all the comics that came out for me there. Y'all give it up to the comics, man. I hope to do many more. I hope to see y'all all again here, you know, all again. Especially you, man. You ain't laughing at shit. You just had a straight face like, hurry up, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. She was like, Paquito, get off stage. It's all good. You good.
Hey, I love the sweatpants. All us girls enjoyed the scene.
Those are jeans.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna say one more joke since you said that. I'm gonna say one more joke, then I'm gonna get off stage. everybody out here want to know they lineage, right? You know, everybody want to know they lineage.
No.
Y'all do.
No, I don't.
Especially white women. Look,
Absolutely not.
I mean, I don't know why y'all want to, because why do y'all want to know how much of a savage you really are?
Not.
She's like, actually, not. No, I'm sorry, we don't. But let me tell y'all though, those sites like 23andMe and Ancestry.com,
Fuck that shit.
those are Nigerian scammer sites. Every time you submit your DNA, even white women, you got like at least 3% Nigerian in your family. White women be on YouTube, this is their reaction. Oh my God, I just got my results back. I have 9 inches, 9% Oh shit, let me get the fuck out of here. But no, I hope y'all all had a good time. Thanks for coming out. But let me leave y'all with one more. Bobo, appreciate you, bro. Let me leave y'all with one more before I get off the stage. Now I'm a black man. It ain't hard to see.
No.
I love black women.
Do you?
I do.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Really?
But when I'm jacking off, for the culture, I gotta jack off to 2 fat white bitches getting dicked down by big black dicks. I'm Alexander K, y'all. Y'all have a good night.